Hey, welcome back everyone. So today it's just going to be a quick short little video on a hexagon. I'm going to be talking about mixing red, white, black, and silver. So you can learn to avoid getting pink or gray. Well, we're using silver today, so we don't have to worry about mixing the black and white to get gray. But the one we do want to avoid is getting the pink and making that kind of pink mud. So to start off, one is going to be all about your layering. The two colors you never want in your cup side by side are going to be the red and the white. To avoid that, you're going to want to do something like that, where you have your white first, then your black, then your red, then your silver, and then your white again. That way you always have the silver and the black in between the red and the white at all times. This will help keep the red separate from the white when doing your pour, so you don't get pink. I had Kathy, I believe it's Honeycut, correct me if I'm wrong, sorry about that. She wants to do a painting for a relative, and she was asking about how to do these colors without it becoming, mud or getting all the pinks or anything like that. So this video is today. Have one kind of show you guys. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. This is actually done on soundboard, which I mentioned to Christine, and she mentioned earlier in her live. Soundboard is a great material if you're on a budget and you want something to work with. Then I usually come back and I'll mount two boards behind it to keep it from warping. But it gives you this really cool texture if you like texture with varnish or lacquer. So the idea today is to get these reds, these blacks, silvers, and the whites without creating the pink tones. The two paint pour styles I do recommend to help keep those two separate. One would be your typical flip cup, and moving it around, preventing it from rubbing against each other, giving more access for the white and the red to mix. The second one would be like a ribbon pour, or just kind of all over, pouring it and then moving it around, again without stirring or mixing. So those are the two that we're actually going to do today. I'm going to do one small flip cup onto here, show you the result, and then we'll come back with our second cup and do a little ribbon pour across it. I'll probably only fill this one halfway for that ribbon pour. So let's get started. I already have my canvas taped up, pins on the back, and we just need some silicone in our mini cups. So give me 1 second. For all of you that are new, go down and hit subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, let me know what you guys think. If you have any ideas for upcoming videos you want to see, I'm always glad to do these videos for you guys. Also, if you're new and you have no idea what I'm doing with the silicone spray helps release the paint out of these cups, so you get more out of it and less left over in your cup. I'm going to start today. We're going to do a little bit of white in each one. Then I'm going to come in and we're going to do silver next. Now, in this process, I want to always make sure that I completely cover the white before applying the red. And then we're going to come in with the black, right on top of the red, covering it completely. In this process, you always want to make like a full layer, kind of like a little shield in between each one. Then your white. And we'll repeat that process one more time. So adding your silver, the red or crimson. I really like this one. It's Elizabethan. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Elizabethan crimson. Sorry for all of you for that butcher job right there. One of these days I'll get that right. Alright, so we should have enough paint now in both of them. Let's move these all out of the way. Get our torch ready. Have it nice and handy. Moving our second cup over. See which one has more. Okay, so typical flip cup right in the center. I was playing with the paint earlier. Just really like the way that crimson turned out. You know, sometimes when you go to the store and you try to find like a crimson or a red, and it just never has the punch that you want. I think that's why I really like this one. Alright, it's been a minute. Let's pull those apart. I'm going to hit it with the torch real quick so I can see a couple bubbles that need to go. Already you can see the cells popping. I'm just going to move this around. There's not a lot of paint here. I'm going to come back with the second cup to do that ribbon pour, but I just wanted to get a nice base down for it to move and to show you. I'm really liking that red, that crimson with that silver right there, and the black. We're just going to move this around the canvas. There'll be more paint placed on here, so I'm not too worried about it going over the edges quite yet. Yeah, that black really wanted to disappear, didn't it? Might actually add some more black to the ribbon pour real quick. There we are. I always like to have a paper towel with some isopropyl alcohol in it. Helps clean everything off real quick. Keeps your gloves workable. Add a little bit more black into here because it really wanted to disappear. And from here, when I like to do ribbon pours on top, I like to look at the flow of already what's going on, and I try to keep with a similar pattern. So I'm going to repeat that one more time. All that came out was that black. I wanted more and I got more. Not in love with this and not in love with that, so I'm thinking right across. Kind of like an S pattern that way. And I think I'm just going to do a quick C kind of motion right here. And of course that's when the red decides to come out and play. We're just going to come right across here. This little tiny ribbon. Alright, so now that we have the paint on here, let's move it around, stretch it out a bit. Because now there is a lot of paint added to the canvas. You can definitely see it. It's moving. I didn't like that corner. And let's bring it to this corner. Back to the center. And down. These hexagons are fun. They're a little bit difficult. Circles, you kind of know what direction you want to go, and squares, of course. So when it comes to these hexagons, it's always trying to play with the shape of them. But I'm really liking the way that's turned out. Let me get the edges real quick, make sure they're all covered, and I'll take you guys in for a close-up. to come through and see how many other paintings I can do on these hexagons. I bought a few of them last time they were on sale at Hobby Lobby. They're just a fun little canvas. I was even looking at maybe getting those little clock converters, those little clock kits, and applying it maybe to the center here, have a clock mounted to the back. Let me know if you guys have done that. Turn one of your paintings into a clock. Alright, we're going to torch it one more time. A lot of little air bubbles. That's what happens when you shake your light up too much. I try to shake it up at least 10 minutes before filming, but today I did it like the minute before. Because I just mixed up my black, my red, and my white. So I have fresh paint for you guys. But let's take you guys down for a close-up, and you can see all the fun new cells popping up. Since there is a metallic in here, once this dries, it's going to dry darker, and all this red within that silver is going to pop. It's going to be nice and bright. Right now, it's kind of dulled down a little bit because of that silver, but the main thing we wanted to avoid was pink, and I believe we did so. Again, like, share, comment, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this helps for you, Kathy Honeycutt. Let me know if this does. If you want something a little bit more elaborate, if you have further questions, you can always comment or send me a message on Facebook at Nate Cerami. I also have my Instagram. I'll put all the links to those below as well. So if you have any questions. Alright, well, you guys have a great night. Bye. I also got featured in an article by amazing stylist and model Daria. The link is below if you guys want to go check that out, give her support, and thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.